Hi, everybody. This is Karen with Spiritual Intuitions. I'm here in the park, and I want to do a reading about summer. We're in summer, the beginning, and I want to do a message about the season and what it is that should be, or that would help us to be focused on around summertime. Summer is a time of activity. It's a cycle where things are hot, and heated, and there's a lot of energy. Things are very fluid. Sometimes they get too fluid and, fire breaks out, is what I'm hearing. So we want to keep it in balance, the energies, and we want to know best how to deal with whatever it is that is coming up for this season. What is it that we should be focused on, Spirit? And it says compassion. So when I hear compassion, when I see compassion, I think the opposite. I think that our natural inclination is to jump the gun and to be very judgmental. I think that there's information that's going to come to light that we're not necessarily going to really like to hear, but it is the truth, and it is a fiery truth. And it could cause us to react versus respond. So what will support us is doing a crystal grid around compassion. And the stone is Ajoite, Ajoite. That is the crystal that helps, that they're saying in this grid, that helps with compassion. I'm going to read from the book about compassion. It's number 29. And it says, Ahote is a very high vibrational crystal. You may be in need of some guidance, especially if you are a light worker. Use Ahote when you need to tap back into the source and seek answers on a higher spiritual level. It elevates you to a realm where you can communicate freely with spirit, then aids you in communicating this information on the earth plane with compassion. The stone of spirit communication, it is perfect for spiritual teachers. Having compassion for another means you have reached a level where you can see a situation for what it is. You see a bigger picture, and all judgment has been removed from the situation. This is the sign of a true spiritual teacher. Reaching this state of compassion is ultimately our goal. For each lesson we learn, there are others also learning the same lesson, and we will continue to keep learning lessons until we die. This is how we grow and become more spiritually aware. It isn't a race. We are all here to help one another, and we will all learn what we need to when we are meant to. When we start to view the world with compassion rather than judgment, the world becomes a much better place, and our interactions with others will shift accordingly. A Ahoite, or however you say it, is a rather expensive stone. If you don't have a price, you can still draw. If you don't have a piece, you can still draw on its energy by asking for its help. Remember, there are no boundaries when working energetically. We are all connected and need only call on the energy we need for its help. I also love the numbers it fell on. 29, which is 2 plus 9, which equals 11, which is a master number. And that number also represents enlightenment. So, wow, yeah, that is so beautiful. So this is the guiding light, compassion, for this season, this hot summer. And now I'm going to go to the Psychic Tarot deck to see what else Spirit has to say to us about let me put this on here, about this compassion in this season. Spirit, what else about this season do we need to know? It says spiritual strength. So this is all about people who are at a certain level of vibration, a high level of vibration, people who have done work, people who have exercised their spiritual muscles through devotion and discipline to some type of practice. It could be meditation, it could be yoga, it could be service, and some form of service to others. I don't know, but definitely this season is highlighting those of us who are in it to win it, who are in it to raise the vibration of the earth, who are supporting the transition from the old to the new earth. Further clarification, disruption. There is going to be disruption. There's going to be disruption, and there are going to be things coming to the light because that's what's needed. A breaking down of the existing structures that don't serve anymore, and of the lies that we've been told, and of the way society in general works, and of the images and the things that we've been told that are really needed and necessary that are not. So there's going to be disruption. This is the age of Aquarius. There's going to be rebellion. And in that, finding out these truths that are coming to light, we're going to need to have spiritual strength and stay compassionate. Because just because we've been done wrong doesn't give us the right to go to the level that the people who have caused us pain, the people who have caused us a wrong, stoop to. We know better because we have spiritual strength. We've spent time building up our physical and mental and spiritual muscles. And so we know that there will be disruption. We know that there will be things that we hear and that we see that we don't like, and it's okay. We're going to maintain a sense of self-awareness about ourselves that's higher vibration than most people could, because most people haven't practiced a spiritual discipline like we have. So, and we're going to pray, and we're going to ask for guidance and a perspective that lifts us all. That's our job here, to maintain a balance, to keep our eye on the spiritual heights that we want to get to, on the higher vibrations, to do and implement things that will help us, regardless of what's coming to light. And the chakra is the crown chakra, and the mantra is Om. And it says, I am whole and complete. I am whole and complete. I am whole and complete. There's nothing missing. There's nothing that somebody can take from you. What's yours is yours, and nobody can take it from you. If it's meant to be, you will have it. Have no doubt. Even though the illusion will make you want to believe that that's not true, that, you have been wrong to the level of that you have to fight back in a way that is of a base level. That's not what Spirit wants us to do in this season. They want us to rise to a higher vibration amidst the disruption, the destruction of the old paradigms. And they want us to be a shining light, I'm hearing, a star, a beacon that can be followed into a new age of peace, of love, of unity, versus the war and separation and destruction that the past has brought. They want you to shine your light like a flashlight amongst everything that you see, everything that is in your vision. They want you to shine brightly and stand your ground for a new day, for a new way of being and of living of respecting Mother Earth and its inhabitants. They want you to find a higher vibration so that we can rule in peace and love, so that we're worthy of the gifts that we have that have been bestowed upon us. They want us to recognize those gifts and use those gifts for the greater good. There are going to be a lot of people who are very afraid, who are very confused, who are going to need a light to be shined in terms of what direction that they should go and how they should behave and what they should do, you know, amidst the disruption, amidst the destruction. There are going to be a lot of people looking for answers, and they're not going to be answers that are already in place. There are answers that we, as the wayshowers, as the light workers, are going to provide. And Spirit's going to give us the way. Spirit's going to show us the way. They're going to show us what we need when we need it. Not to worry. I think that's the message. I'm going to pull a ruin. The ruin I pulled is necessity. Not these, I think is how you say it. Not these. And it talks about necessity. Need, necessity, constraint, unfulfilled desire. So we may be feeling a lot of that during the summer season, of restraint, of a need, of something that's not fulfilled. But we'll find new ways to fulfill those needs. We'll find new pathways, new options. Don't stay stuck looking for what's no longer available, is what they're saying. We have at our fingertips the ability to reinvent and create and pull from a space of creativity what we need. So stay flexible, stay faithful, and stay high vibrational. Thank you for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. Have a good one.